One of the biggest reasons why over 95% of entrepreneurs fail in online business is they struggle to get massive traffic to their website. Now, take it from me. I already have 5,000 Facebook friends, but if you're solely relying on Facebook to get your traffic, just like myself, from Facebook alone, I'm only getting 15 to 20 website visitors a day alone from just Facebook. So if you're solely relying on Facebook, and let's say you're selling a $100 product, if it takes you an entire month just to get 200 visitors from Facebook, that means if you do the math, it's going to take you 4 years just to accumulate $10,000 in sales in your online business if you're selling a $100 product. And so I see a lot of people out there solely relying on Facebook, and this is what's keeping everybody stuck, because every program that they join is telling them to just stay on Facebook and grow their Facebook audience and grow their engagement. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, Facebook traffic alone is just simply not enough. Like, I already have 5,000 Facebook friends, but yet I'm only getting 15 to 20 website visitors from Facebook. So if the average business, and this is a true statistic, if the average business converts into sales at 1 to 2% out of every 100 people you send to your website, that means out of every 100 people you send to your website, only 1 or 2 people are going to buy the very first time they see your offer. So if you have a goal of making $10,000, but yet you're only getting 15 to 20 website visitors from Facebook alone, because all you're doing is relying on Facebook, it's going to take you 4 years at the pace that you're moving with only free Facebook traffic. It's going to take you eons and centons just to make $10,000. We're looking at 4 years or more just to reach that mark. But without further ado, I'm going to show you guys live of how my traffic is coming to my website, because I'm not solely relying on Facebook, because I have access to 1,429 plus traffic sources, or 1,429 other places that I can advertise my business, and I'm getting massive traffic because I'm not solely relying on Facebook. Right now, I'm going to show you guys a live clip that I recorded earlier this morning, and I want you guys to watch the traffic come in live, and I'm also going to show you how you can get access to these traffic sources so you can get massive traffic to your website. And right now, I just want to take some time to show you guys some live stats. And right now, I'm looking at the visitors as they come in. And as you can see right here, so far I've received 253 website visitors. And the tool that I'm using is called WebStats. You can go to webstat.com. This is a paid tool, of course, but if you're building your own landing pages or your own websites, you can install this tool on your website, and it's going to show you your visitors as they come on your website live. So right now, let's see what time it is. Let's see what's the time. So I'm at Google right now. What time is it? Let's refresh. All right, so now it's 9:14 a.m. And as you can see, I've gotten 253 website visitors already. Now here's where a lot of people get stuck. They're solely relying on just Facebook. Now, as you can see on my Facebook page, I already have 5,000 Facebook friends, but regardless of me having 5,000 Facebook friends, I'm only getting 15 to 20 website visitors a day. Now, in a typical business, the average business converts into sales 1 to 2% out of every 100 visitors you send to your website. So out of every 100 visitors you send to your website, typically you're going to get 1 or 2 people that's going to buy the very first time they see your offer. But if you're solely relying on Facebook and you're getting 15 to 20 website visitors a day, that's going to be over a week just to get 100 visitors to your website. So imagine going a whole week and only making 1 or 2 sales, or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Now, I spoke to a man about a few days ago where it took him a month just to get 200 visitors from Facebook. Now, if it takes you a whole month just to get 200 visitors, That means it's going to take you 4 years. If you're selling a $100 product, it would take you 4 years just to make $10,000 at the rate that he's traveling. But if you can get traffic this fast, and none of this traffic even came from Facebook, because I know as an entrepreneur, I haven't worked a regular job in a very long time. And I know firsthand that Facebook traffic alone for free is just not enough. This is why DTOaffiliates.com gives you access to 1,429 plus other places that you can advertise your business, because you can't get this type of traffic from Facebook for free in a single day. And like I said, it's only 9:14 right now. Well, right now it's 9:17. Let me go ahead and refresh. 9:17 right now. And as you can see, I'm getting a lot of American traffic. For example, this person came from Kansas. This person came from Texas. This person came from Los Angeles, California. I can even see their zip code. This person came from Texas. This one came from San Marcos, California. This person came from Australia. Going down further, you can see more American traffic. This one came from Texas, Colorado, Texas again. And as you can see, I'm just getting massive traffic. And this is all done without using paid advertising, which means I didn't run any YouTube ads, no Google ads, no Bing ads, and yet I'm getting massive traffic. Guys, this is how I'm able to make $1,000, $2,000 plus in a day, is because I'm getting massive traffic. Now, I just heard another visitor come in right now at 9:18 right now. Now, let's go back to Google and see what time it is. Let me go ahead and refresh. 9:18 right here. Now, let's go back. 9:18 right here. This one came from North Carolina. This is not coming from Facebook, guys. If you want to get massive traffic, you don't want to be solely relying on Facebook, because at the rate that you're traveling, like I said, if you're getting 14 or 15 to 20 website visitors a day because you're only on Facebook, if you're selling a $100 product, it's going to take you 4 years. If you do the math, it will take you 4 years at the rate that you're traveling just to make $10,000. But this is why you do not solely want to rely on Facebook. And I know a lot of people are just stuck on Facebook, when in reality they need more options to advertise. They definitely do, because you don't want it to take you years or a decade to reach your goals. There's a man that I know on YouTube who's been in online business for 14 years. And even after 14 years, he's still not where he wants to be. I just heard another visitor come in. Right here, you see 9:19, Rockport, Texas. Let's go back to Google. Let's refresh the screen. 9:19, let's go back. 9:19, there's another U.S. visitor. So guys, I'm not solely relying on Facebook. I have 1,429 plus places that I can advertise my business. And this is how I'm getting massive traffic. This is how I'm able to get 1,000 plus people to my website every day. This is how I'm able to earn $1,000, $2,000 plus per day, is because when you keep joining these programs that's only teaching you how to stay on Facebook, this is what's keeping people stuck. And I want you guys to know it. You need more ways to advertise, because at any time, Facebook can ban your account. And if you post too much on Facebook, Facebook can throw you in Facebook jail. Alright guys, we are back. And as you can see, I still got some traffic coming in. We got some from Canada, Tampa, Florida. We have some from Ohio. And already that's 313 visits. Now, earlier in this video, I showed you guys how I had 256 website visitors around 9:19 a.m. So let's go to Google. Let's go to Google and let's type in, what time is it? What time is it? Okay, so right now it's 10:23 a.m. And remember, earlier in this video, it was 9:19. And at 9:19, I had 256 website visitors. Now take a look at this. It's 10:23 a.m. That's an hour later, and as you can see here, I have 313 website visitors. One from Ohio, Florida, Ontario. We've got another one from North Carolina, one from Sweden. So guys, this traffic is coming non-stop, and it's only because I have more places to advertise my business. I am not solely relying on Facebook, because that's the very thing that's going to keep you stuck trying to reach your goals. And at the rate that you're moving, only getting 15 to 20 website visitors a day because you're solely relying on Facebook, you don't want it to take a decade just for you to reach your goals. All right, guys, so I am back. So with what I've just shown you, that should already prove to you that Facebook traffic alone is simply not enough. The way that I was able to get out of living out of my car and being homeless and sleeping outside of 24-hour fitness to becoming a top earner in 3 different companies and starting 2 affiliate programs of my own is my ability to drive massive traffic, because I never fell for the illusion of solely relying on Facebook. Because one thing I've come to know a long time ago is it doesn't matter how big your Facebook audience is. It doesn't matter how many likes you get on your post. Likes do not equal dollars. So if you've got 5,000 Facebook friends and yet you're only getting 15 to 20 website visitors, and we know that the average business only converts to 1 to 2% of people buying out of every 100 people, that's going to take you years, if you're selling a $100 product, to make even $10,000. And this is how time creeps up on people. They're promoting their business, they're all excited, but they're only on Facebook and they're solely relying on Facebook. And this is what keeps everybody stuck. This is one of the biggest reasons of why over 95% of entrepreneurs fail in online business. So if you want access to the 1,429 plus traffic sources that work for any business, visit DTOaffiliates.com. Again, that's DTOaffiliates.com. You're going to get access to these traffic sources without having to pay for YouTube ads, without having to pay for Facebook ads. This is with free traffic, and I've shown you guys how fast the traffic is coming in. So again, the website is DTOaffiliates.com, and you're also going to get the training on exactly how to use these traffic sources. Because if you keep getting slow traffic because everybody keeps telling you to only stay on Facebook, your income goals are never going to become reality. You're never going to be able to quit your job. So the same way I was able to get out of living out of my car and achieving financial freedom and financial abundance, I want you guys to experience the same thing. So visit DTOaffiliates.com, and I will see you guys on the inside.